Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Over the Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. I'm your captain, Over the Potato, and supposedly, the game has received an update that is going to actually allow us to copy transport belts. Oh my goodness gracious me, it absolutely has. That's going to make my life just a heck of a lot easier. Very, very, very exciting indeed. Anyway, how are things going on all fronts? Well, I think things are actually going pretty darn well. We finally managed to get all of this infrastructure upgraded. We've got level 2. Hold on, has this been upgraded? Ah, you see, not all of the oxygen furnaces have been upgraded. I knew that something else needed to be upgraded. It's going to take us a while to get that stuff upgraded because we don't have the construction components at the moment. But that's going to happen. We've queued it for upgrade, and that is great. Now we have a whole bunch, a whole bunch of research that we need to get through, and we also have this reoccurring issue which I'd really like to fix at some point over the course of this episode. That is the fact that the groundwater pump is just continuously running out of water. One of the ways that I think we can address that, I don't know if it's the best way to do it, but is to do vacuum desalination. Now, there's a couple of different ways that we can go about doing this. One way is to use the depleted steam instead of taking water back in the cooling tower. We can actually just straight up, hold on, what can we do? We can straight up just take it back in the desalinator. Is it the thermal desalinator that we do? Is it the steam low? We can do that. I thought there was a different way. Maybe I'm just incorrect. I thought it was steam low. It is steam depleted. It's because we haven't done the research yet. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. That gives us a few minutes to sort of set up exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah, so 6 seawater, 12 depleted steam gives us water and gives us brine. Now, the steam depleted is, it's not a great ratio that we get coming out of the cooling towers. I'm a little bit apprehensive about doing it with the power setup. The reason being is that it kind of scares me. The fact that we're gonna mess around with that stuff. But I think we kind of have to be honest, because I think we just need the excess. I think we just need the excess water. The other option is to just plummet into the brand new uranium power setup. Where is it here? Uranium enrichment nuclear reactor. That's coming down the line at some point. I don't know when, but we're gonna do it for sure at some point. And I'm looking forward to the time when we're gonna be able to do that. It's probably a wee bit away at the moment, I would say, but it'll come. It'll come. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's pretty much just this farm setup that needs to be boosted. So maybe we could do the power. Maybe we could do the vacuum desalination. Okay, well that's fine. Anyway, we're doing okay for diesel and whatnot. Yeah, we're doing pretty much okay for diesel. We're actually in a pretty decent position. Ooh, look at this. Custom export routes, custom import routes. This has all been updated. That's very, very nice indeed. I'm pretty happy with the amount of power that we've got. We've got an okay number of employees, although that will need to be expanded at some point, and I don't know where they are going to go. So that's kind of a worry, but that's fine. How are we doing over here? Can we get this upgraded? Yes, we can. We just need to wait for the construction components to get there, and I'm sure that will be grand. Yeah, we probably need to buffer some more steel as well, because it looks like yet again we are like running out of steel, which is not really the desired outcome at all. We can also turn the Unity off on all of these machines. I gotta be honest, we're probably not going to be able to satisfy level 1 maintenance forever. That's just the reality of the situation. That's just life. So, we need to get an additional waste sorting plant as well. I'm acutely aware that we need to get that set up. Why don't I go through the motions of getting that set up? We'll zone this over here, and we'll get level 2 U-shaped conveyors pretty much straight away. Sure. That's looking good. And broken glass as well. Right over to here. Right, and also, that's a lovely little change that they've made. The connectors now auto-build even if it's in planning mode, which I think is, I mean, just absolutely perfect, to be honest. Right, and let's actually queue this for an upgrade over here too. I'm going to leave this in planning mode for a little while longer. I don't really see the need to start getting through this big backlog of recyclables. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about that at all. Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? You know what I'm thinking? You know what we can do? You know what I'm thinking we can do? We don't even necessarily need to plug it into our power setup, these thermal desalinators, right? Because we get steam from the electric boiler. That's fine. That's fine. And then we can put it through the thermal desalination process. Plus steam high gives us water. Is there any way that we can get water out of anything? Anything else? No. I need to think about that. I need to think about that. As I say, we can link it up to power. I'm not convinced that that's the best way of doing things, but it might just be our only option. Yeah. And we do need to make sure that we fix it before everything goes kaput. Also, are we really... What's the issue here? There might be a capacity issue with the amount of wastewater that we're able to transport. 200? Yeah, we're going to need to get that pipe upgraded, and to be honest, that should probably be a priority for us to get that upgraded. I am not happy with the fact that we are pretty much full capacity. I mean, we've still got enough wastewater processing capability. We just need more. We just need more transport capability, which is fine. Right, do we want to get our boat to do any more fighting? I don't think we do. I mean, we've got a rock mine over yonder. We've got a few more... We've got a few more big fights to take, but, I mean, we really don't need to worry about that, I don't think. Yeah, so I'm not going to. It looks like our food is, for the most part, okay. Does this need to be upgraded as well? See if that makes a difference, and we'll see if that makes a difference too. Yeah. I'm just conscious of the fact that we need to try and get as many bits of food out and about as we possibly can. This area is looking pretty nice. Yeah, we obviously don't have fertilizer over here. I'm not super bothered about getting fertilizer over here. I think we just need to accept that, you know, that's gonna be the case for a while. Also, there's 100 biomass. We could still use biomass to... We could still use biomass to make stuff. Yeah. Man, we have a lot of biomass. Give me one more. Sure. And unpause all of that as well. Sure. Yeah, so a little bit of extra biomass processing capability. I doubt we're really going to be able to utilize it to the best of its ability, but that's fine. Are we doing okay for foods? Yeah, we're satisfying 3 categories. Protein is a little bit sketchy. I did sort of say earlier that it would be... I say earlier in the last episode that it would be great if we could get another food processor to make tofu. I still think that might necessarily... Well, that definitely would help. It definitely would help. It's just whether we have the space for it. I mean, we could always give it a punt, right? The other issue is limestone. I mean, are we going to be able to get limestone in here? I don't know. This is kind of bonkers. We're feeding... Oh. That's where I wanted it to go. Beautiful. And... I mean, it looks absolutely horrific, but... might just do the job. There we go. Okay, sure. Does that satisfy everything? With the exception of a water input, which probably should be able to do. Right, you know what? Let's just let that whole thing be built. I mean, we're getting a metric ton of red components right now, and that's really, really great. And actually, speaking of red components, well, first of all, this is good. I'm glad that we're fine for steel again over here. Clearly, our steel buffering operation needs to work a little bit more smoothly. But anyway, that's kind of by the by. This area has been upgraded now. Wonderful. Looks like we're getting more than enough oxygen, more than enough of everything else. This will almost certainly need to be upgraded. That will almost certainly need to be upgraded. That needs to be upgraded as well. And that'll need to be upgraded to level 3. Good stuff. Yep, we can be quite happy about this. This is all looking good. This is all fine. Right. So that's a lot of stuff queued for upgrade. What was I gonna do over here? I was gonna do something that was somewhat important, and I have neglected to do it. I've just finished heavy oil cracking. Vacuum desalination is in our sights. Beautiful. Oh, I was gonna check on this process to see what was going on here. Concrete is the issue, and slag yet again is the other issue. Slag crushed. Ah. Hold up. Yeah, we've reduced our capacity by 50%. Let's scrap this. Let's scrap this right now. Instead of buffering this, this is a nightmare. Why would I do this to myself? You know what? I shouldn't do this to myself. Let's just ditch all of this. We'll let the video game come and take all these parts away, but then we'll link it up, and it should be much swifter, much more smooth. Yeah, and we also need to probably roll out upgrades to all of these concrete mixers as well. There's no real difference. What do we make? 24 concrete slabs over 60 seconds as opposed to 12. That's a nice little bonus. We do kind of need all of these things to be upgraded. Sure, we'll queue it up. We'll queue it up at some point. It's really not a priority right now. Let's just work on the basic parts. Right, we also need to get construction component level 4. Let's go into here. In fact, let's sort of tick off what we've got. Sugarcane. I mean, sugarcane is literally, as far as I'm aware, only useful for making cakes. I think that's the case, right? Let's have a little look. Sugarcane. I mean, I think there might be like an ethanol application, but it's literally just useful for making sugar. Okay, I don't care. Sausage production. I do actually want to get sausage production. So sausage production allows us to use our meat trimmings. Sausage, there we go. Meat trimmings plus flour plus salt gives sausage. Now, we have bread. We have plenty of flour over here. We have meat trimmings coming in from this area. Do we have salt anywhere near? You know what? I think you know what? I'm gonna real quick see if I can make myself a real cheeky sausage production facility. Let's take that back. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, nice. And come on, incompatible type. What are you talking about, incompatible type? Nonsense. There we go. Over the top. Yes, please, video game. No, okay, alright, it's fine. Right, that's good. And then we need salt. Now, where are we going to put salt? I think we're going to get a little loose storage bin over here. A little cheeky loose storage bin there. You squeeze you around here. There we go. It may look ridiculous. It kind of is, but I don't care. Keep full. Right. So output is sausage. So the output of sausage needs to go over here. You know what? Let's just squeeze it onto this belt. Yeah, squeeze it onto that belt. The reason being is that it's a meat belt. Right? So we've got a meat belt. We could probably... do something like this. Bear with me. So we're going to sort meat and we're going to sort sausages. It's a bit of a weird one to do, but whatever. Right, do we have space to sell any of this stuff? Sure, we can sell sausage and tofu in the same place. Right. So then we need to do flat sorter in here. And we'll need to make sure that this is... There we go. It's a little funky, I get it, but... in there like so. Okay, let's unpause all of this, and suddenly, just like that, we've managed to get sausage production. Now, none of this stuff is going to be accessible, right? So I think I'm going to need to do a bunch of quick delivery. And to be fair, my Unity situation is not exactly ideal, but that's, you know, that's part of the bonus of getting sausages, right? Alright, that's good. Unfortunately, there's no animal feed as a byproduct. Yeah. That's the downside. Ah, but this is fine. This is good. This is good. Okay, that's sausage production. Excellent. What's next? Medical supplies. Let's have a little look at medical supplies. Oops. Research. I do like doing this. I do like sort of like going through all of the research that I've got. Sugar plus ammonia plus oxygen gives us antibiotics. Medical supplies plus antibiotics gives us medical supplies too. What is the advantage to medical supplies too? Medical supplies too. I mean, I don't know if it's that good, is it? I mean, it'll be good, but Unity plus a little bit health plus a bit mortality reduction. I feel like we really should try and get it. Oh, of course, you stupid truck. Where are you trying to go? All the way across to the other bleeding side of the map. I mean, seriously, how do you think you're going to get across there? You stupid truck. These trucks are, the big trucks are really stupid. Okay, so that requires, like, sugarcane. Let's try and work backwards on this. Medical supplies, I think it's a good thing to do. I think it's a good thing to do. Right, that goes in there. Medical supplies, level 2. In fact, no, tell a lie. Sorry, what do we need? We need... yeah, medical supplies, but we also need... the antibiotics. How do we make antibiotics again? Right up at the top. It's ammonia. It's ammonia. And sugar and oxygen. Well, the oxygen is not a problem, because the oxygen... actually, we have an oxygen line over here. Sugar is... sugar is sugarcane plus water. In a food processor. Also allows us to make cake. Do I really care about cake? I'm not sure that I do. Farm could not store all vegetables after harvest. Yeah, so that's kind of like a big problem. Don't even want to grow fruit. Sugarcane, lots and lots of sugarcane. Farm could not store all vegetables after harvest. You know what? Give me some more corn. Give me more corn. Yeah. That's fine. That's okay. If we have an excess of vegetables, that's not the end of the world. But more corn is helpful. Because it allows us to do... it allows us to do more animal feed, which is really, really nice. Okay, vacuum desalination is done. Heavy oil cracking. I really don't think I care about heavy oil cracking at all, actually. Heavy oil, we don't really have any heavy oil at the moment. We've got loads of light oil. That's fine. In fact, we are great for crude oil. Holy cow, that's wonderful. What I think I'm going to do, whilst we've got a lot of components, I'm going to get a big old fluid storage in here, just so that we can buffer oil much more effectively. Let's do that. There we go. And let's unpause this. Yeah, so heavy oil cracking is not high on the list of things to do. Please do not run out of Unity whilst I'm doing this video game. Whew. Okay, also, I need to make sure that I just don't run out of Unity in general. Can I maybe cut back on our sawmill or something, you know? Full storage? Yeah, let's crank that down a little bit. Yeah, and let's see if there's any edicts that we can cut back on. How are we doing household goods? Yeah, not too bad. I tell you what, we can actually upgrade our household goods outputs. There we go. Still spending a lot to get 5 Unity there. That's fine. We should now be able to make sausages. Oh, hold on. Sausages. Yeah, that's a problem. I'll set those products to be removed. There we go. Excellent. And now we filter sausages. So that should give us a nice little Unity boost. Not much, probably, but loads and loads of tofu coming through now, which is wonderful. That's great. Nice little bonus. And the meat that we're going to get from the chickens is going to be kind of helpful. Okay, we're back on the Unity bandwagon. We're making Unity. That's great. Vacuum desalination. Not going to worry about that for now. Wastewater treatment. I don't actually need wastewater treatment right now. The reason being, I know that I'm seemingly scatterbrained about the sugarcane and stuff. I'm going to fix that in a second. Don't worry. We don't really... A more efficient wastewater treatment process. It is more efficient, but it's a bit of a pain in the backside. I mean, 160 to 120. What are we currently getting? 160 to 80. It's better, but in order to make the filter media, rock, coal, and sand, I don't think that we really have rock, coal, and sand. I mean, to be fair, we could do it. We absolutely could do it. It wouldn't be the end of the world. And we are going to need filter media for something at some point, i.e. Nuclear stuff at some point. You know what? Let's not keep this full. Let's just sort of wear that down. And by the time that this is worn down and I've discovered that there's a problem, then we'll be able to do something about that. Okay. Right. Back to focusing up on the antibiotics situation. I think what we're going to do, let's see if we can nab another farm. Yep, that's looking good. We're actually going to unpause that and get that built immediately. Let's get sugarcane, and let's see if we can try and like alternate it with like... We'll do natural fertility replenish. That's going to be helpful. And then let's get fruit. And then we'll do that. So that's going to give us a decent amount of the goods, I think. Nice. Over there, excellent, and we'll unpause building for that. I'm going to turn off planning mode 2. So, sugarcane, is that stored in this? Yes, it is. Sugarcane as... What about fruit? Fruits by belt. Fruits are totally by belt. Just give me sugarcane. One thing of sugarcane. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. Right. Okay, let's get that set up. Beautiful. And so that's going to trace its way all the way back down here, back down here, back down here. And then I think we're just going to squeeze in sugarcane plus water. It's just that simple. In a food processor. Sugarcane plus water. Yeah, I'm going to have to, like, take out a little section of track here. Not a flat sorter. It's a U-shaped sorter. Yep. It's good. Build that back. And we'll sort out sugarcane. And we'll just get this quick delivered. I've got the Unity now to do it, so that's fine. Right, so food processor. Can I squeeze this in here? I think I can, and I think this is what I want to do. Right, so squeeze that in there. Is that even accessible? It's not. Yeah, we can quick build it once we have the components. Right, so sugarcane plus water. We do have water. That's chlorine. That's the kind of the polar opposite of water, to be honest. It's good. And let's get a buffer here. I mean, it maybe looks like I'm squeezing things in at the moment, and if it looks that way, that's because it's absolutely the case that I'm trying to squeeze things in here. We're gonna need sugar for potentially other stuff, but for now it's okay. Biomass, I mean, I don't really need biomass. Do I need biomass? I mean, what the bleeding heck do I need biomass for? Also, we've got, like, an absolute abundance of this stuff now. Oh, that can be upgraded, too. Yeah, that can be upgraded as well. Yeah, that's fine. Right, so we got more corn on the go. That's great. We should be able to get some more animal feed. So nothing is going to waste. Nothing at all is going to waste. Right, how's our sugar growth going? It's not actually going because we have not completed the construction yet. That's fine. Why is our construction not completed yet? What's the issue here? There is some issue. Oh, I'd tell you exactly what the issue is. Because my stupid brain decided not to finish this whilst I should have. Right. I mean, this is like high priority. In fact, no, hold on. That's stupid. Just do level 1 stuff for now. Like at least get it done. There we go. At least get it done. At least allow, you know, just a little bit of something to get out. Okay, so that's probably knocked like everything off course. Yeah, steel production hasn't been able to proceed because of iron and the slag situation. That's okay though. That's okay. Can we release our? We could release our pent-up yellows again. Might be a nice little idea to do. Sure. Okay. Right, so that's fine. That's looking good. Sugarcane is ready to come through here. We just need more construction components. Did I prioritize that? Yeah, I did prioritize that. That's okay. That's scheduled to be upgraded. Beautiful. How are we doing sausage-wise? We have sausages, but not enough of them. Tofu is the new hot thing. I tell you what, though, everything is looking good, and for the first time in a long time, we don't have like a little notice saying, "Yeah, you've run out of food. You've got only 16 months of food left." So that's nice. Okay, yeah, we're making reds, which is great. That's exactly what we need. Good stuff. Okay, this recycling area, yeah, that's still that ain't happening. That ain't happening, video game. No siree. Really don't care. Right, so sugar production, that's great. Sugar, I presume, is stored in this. Yeah, it's stored in a loose storage bin. Let's get 2 of those. I mean, how on this planet I'm going to get biomass to somewhere that actually wants it? I mean, I have just no idea. We could turn it into compost. I mean, can we really do anything else with biomass? We can burn it. We can burn it in a boiler, or we can turn it into compost. I mean, that sucks pretty freaking hard, I guess. Yeah. There's just nowhere for it to go. There's just nowhere for the biomass to go. I mean, we can, like, output it here and just, like, take it on, like, a wild goose chase journey. But I was kind of hoping that I wouldn't have to do this. That's not happening. Is it time for yet another... Oh, excuse me. Okay, okay, let's go under here, and across there. That's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, actually, hold on. What am I talking about? There's biomass coming... Oh, there's actually biomass coming, like, really near her. Oh. That's great. That's wonderful. Okay, that fixes all of my problems. Ignore me. Okay, and down there. Wonderful. Okay, we'll do that. That's going to be... Yeah, we're going to buffer sugar at both ends. Now we need to make antibiotics. Antibiotics are made in a fermentation tank. Fermentation tank, much like this one. Let's make it over here. Sure. Sugar plus oxygen equals ethanol. Nope. Sugar plus ammonia plus oxygen. I didn't think about ammonia, did I? Right at the top of the list. Hydrogen plus nitrogen. Chemical plant, hydrogen plus nitrogen. We don't have ammonia. We certainly don't have much ammonia spare. Although... What's the issue here? We really could do with upgrading these to chemical plant level 2s. Oh, we got plenty of ammonia spare. What am I talking about? Okay. Also, we're out of Unity. That kind of sucks. That's not the end of the world, though. Let's turn off our recycling edicts temporarily again. Turn that down. There we go. Because we've probably, yep, run out of run out of household goods yet again, which is a bit of an issue. Okay. What's the flu? Very severe flu. Well, we have medical supplies, but unfortunately not enough of them. We're working on that, though. We're working on that. I also think that we're going to need to get some more housing somewhere. I don't know where that housing is gonna be, but oh god, yeah, we need to get more housing, and it needs to be done kind of urgently. Let's have a little look. Where can we build more houses? Housing level 2? Can't even build housing level 2. We can build housing level 1 though. These are the two best places, right? Yeah. Cool. And that's cool. Okay, brilliant. Now, Unity is still an issue. Our population has decreased a little bit. We can go and adopt some more. There we go, some more workers. We have a few people that are homeless. That's actually okay, because we'll be able to fix that reasonably rapidly. Let's yoink off the input decision there. That should be fine. And we'll just let that sort of happen. Right, so fermentation tank, sugar, ammonia, etc. Let's get, for now, I don't love it as an option, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to have a little ammonia tank over here. We'll just say there, keep full, excellent, and we'll just sort of pump it. We'll pump it over here. Oxygen, what's this? Is this the oxygen? That's the oxygen cable. I mean, that's almost certainly going to need to be upgraded at some point, but it's fine for now. And now we do this. It's ugly, but it works. Right, carbon dioxide again, we're just going to pump out into the atmosphere. It's fine. And antibiotics, let's buffer, or at least let's prepare to buffer. Unit storage right about there. I don't know, is there anything we can do with antibiotics? It's literally just medical supplies. Also, there are robotics assemblies that we need to use. I don't know what we're going to use them for, but yeah. Okay, medical component level 1s. How many do we use? Total settlement need is 19 every 60 seconds, and we produce 24 every 60 seconds. So I think maybe we want to upgrade this first. Sure. Let's get that upgraded. Ditch that. And we can just... Sure, just get that over there. We'll duplicate this here. Oh, I actually don't like this at all. Right, take this back. Yeah, because what we need to do is we need to free up access to this area. We'll go medical supplies, level 1, keep full. Then we'll destroy this building here, and we'll get that built. Okay. There's a lot of stuff happening at the moment, but we should be able to rectify it pretty much all instantly. Housing level 1 we can build, so let's build it. Building even 1 housing level 1 is fine. Get that in the process of demolished. Rebuild that level 2. Yes, it is level 2. Right, rebuild. Rebuild this here. And let's take this opportunity to move these further around here. Let's make sure this is iron, kept full. There we go. Okay, 11 workers are still needed, but that's fine. We'll quick build this. Beautiful. And that should take our population up a little bit. Machine is broken as it lacks maintenance. Is that level 1 maintenance? I can't really see. Groundwater pump. Right, electric assembly. Machine has no recipe selected. Whoa. No computing? What the heck is computing? We need T-flops. Oh, my lordy. Okay, see, that's an issue. That's an issue. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Where do you need to go? Where do you need to go? You're trying to get to somewhere. No, stop. Truck auto import. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn this off. Okay. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Right, work on that. So, these are lacking maintenance. So, maintenance just in general is very, very low. That's not a good position to be in. Let's get these machines Unity boosted. That's fine. Electric assembly has no recipe selected. Let's just sequentially solve all of these issues. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, T-flops. We'll worry about T-flops in just a second. Tree harvester has no fuel. Don't care. Chicken farm is not enough food. Truck is no fuel. Not enough maintenance. Level 1. Okay. That's fine. If I was to build a T-flop, how would I build a T-flop video game? I think it's got to do with this computing nonsense. Right? It's got to be a server. Computing is used in advanced machines. Yeah, it's worth noting that each server rack has its power, cooling, and maintenance demands. Yikes. So the data center, I mean, I have no idea how we build a data center. Oh, it's actually, like, not impossible. We don't quite have enough electronics level 3. Settling tank, okay. How do we make electronics level 3? We need to do construction parts 4. That's easy. That's super easy. We don't need to worry about that at all. Electronics level 3. What's this? Microchips. Microchips plus electronics. Okay, I mean, how do we make microchips? Oh, bleeding heck. Okay, so that's not possible. That is absolutely impossible right now. I mean, we don't even have a microchip machine. Microchip production. That's like it's next-ish on the research queue. But that's okay. Right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just basically undo this. We're gonna undo what we did here. That's fine. So this gets deleted. Move the stuff in here. Let's go around there like so. Let's get that in there, that in there. Okay, nice. And hopefully, by the way, we should be able to fix our maintenance with just boosting these things. It's not optimal. or a long-term solution. I'm aware of both of these things, but it's what we're gonna do now. It's what we're gonna do now. It is what it is. Right. So we able to get these things moved around here. Get this out there. Maybe even add a few more loose storage bins on to the front here. Come on. Storage is being emptied by trucks. I know, I know. Also queue that for an upgrade, just so that we can get more population. Right, we're just going to have to use up all of our... Hold on. Pause this belt. Yeah, we're just going to have to use up all of our medical supplies in the current building here. Don't think there's any way around that. No siree. Right. What we need to do is get this back. And then I think... So how many does this make? This makes 12 medical equipment every 60 seconds. That's fine. And this uses... How much? Make a server. Okay, cool. This uses 12. Okay, so we can actually only... we can basically only afford one at the moment. Okay, that's fine. Right, you know what? This is a-okay. Let's just get this set up. Let's just get this set up. Let's pretend like it's all okay. I know that it's not optimal, but we'll fix the ratios once we get the electronic machines. Also, this is hot garbage here. I really don't like this. I have taken so many liberties with this, I mean, absolute atrocity of a belt. Yeah, I really don't like it. That's not what I need. Video game. Can you get under there? No, I tell you what we do need to do. Let's rebuild this. Yeah, rebuild this. Make it better. Yeah, it's probably going to end up messing a few routes around, but we'll get a bigger... I'll get a bigger building. Bigger thing instead. Excavator is no reachable terrain designations. Please, don't worry me about that nonsense right now. Just build. Just go. Just go. Oh. There we go. That's perfect. Excellent. Okay, that's looking nice. And then we get antibiotics. Come down this side instead. Right, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, are we getting sugarcane yet? We should be getting sugarcane, like, kind of soon, I imagine. Is that sugarcane on the belt? I can't see. Okay, it looks weird, but it's sugarcane. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. We'll take a little rain check in a bit. Right, can we get this cut off? I kind of didn't really consider, but we are kind of low on copper. It's fine though. Truck can't reach destination. Don't know where you're trying to go. You're trying to go somewhere down the mine. Please don't hassle me about nonsense like that, video game. It's really not worth it. Right, duplicate that. And then let's get replacement belts in place for the iron. There we go. Nope. Okay. Wonderful. That's looking good. That's looking good. That is looking great. That doesn't link up there, does it? No, that's looking fine. Right, we just did even more research. That's great. Happy days. It's officially time to start moving on. Right, so where's our sugarcane? Should be arriving at some point soon, right? It's taking the long journey. And oh boy, it's a long journey. It's a heckin' long journey. But it's got to do it. It's got to do it. It has got to do it. This whole area is looking really, really good. Are we... What have I done here? I've created a monster. This looks so ugly. What on earth have I done here? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now that's automated. Don't really know why it wasn't automated before, but that's okay. Right, so medical supplies. How did that belt become unpaused? That should have remained paused, but that's okay. Right, medical supplies are coming through, apparently. We're making antibiotics. We've got sugar. We have got sugar. Mission accomplished. That's great. Okay, hold the phone on that one for a while. I say, demolish this. Please, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Pause that as well. So we shouldn't allow anything to be transported through here. And again, this is going to be... I'm hoping that the health effects stack cumulatively, or... I'm hoping that the effects aren't in complete isolation, because if they are, then we're not going to have enough medical supplies, but if they are... if they stack, then we will have enough medical supplies. And that's going to be great news if that's the case. It's going to be so good. Okay. Over to here. Brilliant. And we've got some flu. Medical supplies, yep. Turn off truck auto import. Turns out that we were already half dealing with that stuff. That's okay. Just get rid of this nonsense. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh, look. T-flops up at the top. I didn't even notice that. We have a requirement for 4 T-flops, and that requirement has now disappeared. So why would it remain? Right. Turn off the keep full nonsense. Finally get that removed. Okay. That probably ranks as one of the stupidest places that I could have built this. In all time, I would suggest, actually. Right. Unpause that. Unpause this belt. Beautiful. We're on the go again. Excellent. This is great. This is very, very good indeed. Right. Antibiotics, how many do we make per second? 60. We make 6 every 60 seconds. So we're going to probably need a second fermentation tank, right? Didn't really consider that, did I? No. No, I did not. No, I did not. Here's the issue. We don't really have space for a second fermentation tank. Not at all. But we'll make one. If we need to make one, we'll make one. I mean, I don't think it's mission critical. I really don't, but we'll fix it anyway. I mean, it's more Unity. I mean, holy heck, we've got a lot of Unity all of a sudden. Turn that back on. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get going. This may collapse. I don't care. We'll queue it up for deletion then, if that's the case. Right. Remove. Remove. Move this up here, and... yeah, get one of these. Right, so what we should be able to do, again, creating a bit of a monster here, but it's okay. Nice. And where on earth we're going to get the... is that water? That's ammonia. That's perfect. And then the oxygen we get from this weird pipe over here. Says it's got enough oxygen in it. I'm not really sure that I believe that, but... we'll see. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's what we need in order to make this work. We're not going to always have, like, medical supplies level 2. Total settlement need, I think that's 20 for all of them. We produce enough components, I think. We produce enough components to make all of our components upgraded components. I don't know if it stacks. I think it stacks. Consumption of supplies can be temporary. Yeah, if there's an active disease. Yeah, I think it does stack. I think it stacks. I hope it stacks. If it doesn't, yeah, we're going to have issues. Okay. Hank cannot reach destination. Hank the tank can't reach where it needs to go. I'm not particularly bothered. I don't think it really matters. Okay. Right. Holy cow. That's a lot of stuff. That is a lot of stuff. Right. Are we back up and running in terms of construction component building? We still don't have enough. We still don't have enough stuff here. Yeah, like, holy cow, we don't have anywhere near enough slag or rock or rubble or anything like that. Yeah, we just straight up just don't have enough. There's not much that we can really do about that, but it is what it is. We can also get some upgrades over here. I'm not particularly bothered about doing that. We have 120 workers available at the moment. That's fine. I think that's fine. Oh, look at that. Organic fertilizer. We're hitting our fertility targets for the first time in, actually, forever. Yeah, that's great. That's really good. It's actually kind of perfect. Yep, well, I'm happy with this. This is looking real swell. Okay. So, in terms of the next production stage, we've got construction component 4s. I mean, do we need them for anything? I don't know what we need them for. We're definitely going to need them for something, obviously, but... Oh, they can also only be made at the robotic assembly. Well, we're doing solar panels, then we'll do microchip production. Microchip production is actually going to allow us to get a silicon crystallizer. What the heck? And a microchip machine. Also, what the heck? But that's fine. Yeah, let me guess. It's people stuck down the... Yeah, it's people stuck down down this area here. Ah, whatever. Just don't bother me. If there's some nonsense like that. Yeah, okay. Fuel Station 3, I don't really know what the point of a Fuel Station 3 is, but let's upgrade it, I guess. Sure. And let's upgrade this one as well. Maybe we'll be able to access more areas. Maybe. You never know. Okay. There's a lot of potatoes here. There's a lot of potatoes, and there's a lot of sludge that's backed up. Yeah, like a worryingly large amount of sludge that we are digesting, and it is not going up. It's not going away fast enough. Can we do something with the sludge? Can we do something else with the sludge? No, literally just anaerobically digest it. And there is wheat. There is excess wheat that we can do for things. We can do some things with the wheat. One of the things that will allow us to supply even more food and mean that I don't have to worry about my problems for a little while longer, which is exactly what I'm going to do, is by upgrading the bread supply capacity. We should basically just like double that, so we'll buffer even more food. Tofu as well. I mean, to be fair, tofu we could get some upgrades here as well. There's no real reason against upgrading storages here. Vegetables, that's fine. To be honest, we could probably even increase the amount of food that we supply to our village. So that's fine too. Yeah, right. Computing is... Let me get this straight. We've got the data center. Data center maintenance depot level 3. I mean, I'm really not bothered about maintenance level 3 until we actually need it. Maintenance level 3 and recyclables. Yeah, I mean, the water chiller, again, that's not going to be needed until later. Microchips to make electronics level 3. I mean, what we could do is we could send the boat out to do a few more fights. Now, if we do that, then I'm pretty sure that's going to end up yielding some components. Some electronics components, that is. Vacuum desalination, I know. Construction parts, level 4. I know we'll get that. Also, did that require... Construction parts, level 4. I keep clicking on the map instead of clicking on the research tech tree. Construction 4, what does that give us? That gives us concrete mixer level 3. Interesting. What does that translate to in terms of concrete upgrades? Ah, that uses construction components of a more advanced variety. Well, given that I don't have even the most... I mean, wow, we just need way more rock crushers, and we need way more rock just in general. Given that we don't even have that requirement yet, I'm not sure it's worth us getting more concrete thingies. Microchip production we're on now. Solar panels. I keep clicking that flipping thing. Solar panels, what do they do? Steel plus polysilicon plus glass gives solar cells. Converts sunlight to electricity. Okay. Let's have a little look-see. Location explored. Did we get what we need? Hey, we get some electronics, we get some microchips. That's wonderful. Ship is too damaged. Okay, unfortunate. We'll go home. That's fine. Right, so, solar panels. Let's turn off you again. And I'll hope that we have enough unity in the future going forward. I mean, there is an opportunity for, where is it? It is over here. Yeah, there's an opportunity for some setup, for some solar setup. How much solar power do we get? Surprisingly, the efficiency depends on how sunny it is. Yeah, I know that. 120 solar panels. Nuclear reactor. It's terrifying. What else have we got? Robotic assembly we haven't built yet. Concrete mixer. I mean, we just need way more. Way more crushed slag, really. Robotic assembly. We need teraflops, which we don't have. Also maintenance level 2. We do have maintenance level 2, though. Data center. We can actually build a data center now. And we might, but that's going to require maintenance level 3. Water-wise... We can build a large cooling tower. I think it's the same ratio. It's not the same ratio. It's actually a slightly better ratio if we get the bigger cooling tower. So that would be an immediate bonus if we wanted to get that. What else have we got? Nothing new here. Glass maker, arc furnace, rotary kiln, gas. I mean, the basic crusher is still the basic crusher. We got a gold furnace as well. We haven't actually even touched gold yet, and I don't imagine we're going to for a little while longer. Polymerization plant, we've used that to make plastic, yep, once or twice. We have heavy oil cracking, which we can now do in the cracking unit. We're already using everything else, I think. We're using everything here. We've used all the transports, I believe. Storage-wise, we've used all the storage with the exception of the spent fuel storage. It's fine. Buildings, maintenance depot level 3. Mechanical comparts plus level 3 electronics. I mean, level 3 electronics, it's not possible for us to do anything with that, right? Don't think so. We have 18. And we have 117. Oh, holy cow, we got loads. Can we store some of this stuff elsewhere? So that we can get the good stuff on the cargo, on the ramp. Crushed copper ore, crushed copper ore, crushed iron ore. You know what? Allow truck import. Keep full. Sure. It's gonna at least fix some of it. Sure. Auto. Turn that on auto. There we go. Meat trimmings. I mean, how do we just get rid of this nonsense? Vehicle parts. I mean, surely we've got vehicle parts somewhere. Yeah, we've just made so many blooming vehicles. 266. Why not just stick them into the bin over there? Yeah, I mean, we could always just like have a few sort of sporadic. Let me see. What do we need? We need lab equipment. Lab equipment, vehicle parts. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Right, lab equipment. Lab equipment level 2. Vehicle parts. We'll get lab equipment level 1 as well. What was the other thing that we needed in large quantity? I think there was one more, wasn't there? No. Concrete slabs, kinda. Sure. Sure. Why not? Actually, hold on. If we just enable... where is it? Yeah, enable import. Enable import over there. Yeah, that'll be perfect. So is that going to allow everything to sort of work? Because that would be very, very good. Right, gold smelting. We've already looked at gold smelting. We don't need the recipe for anything. Household appliances. I have no idea how we're going to do that. Uranium enrichment and the nuclear reactor. We are going to get to. It's not going to be. It's not going to be for a wee while, I probably suspect. But that's okay. We don't need to worry about that. Right. So, can we get electronics now, please? Keep empty. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. It's working. It's working. Look at all this good stuff. We will queue it up for repair, but I'd rather we just let all that that stuff sort of happen. There's meat trimmings that are ready and waiting to be moved to here. So I don't know why the video game doesn't want to do that. Let's turn that on. Sure. The meat trimmings are ready and waiting. We're now very busy. That's because we're currently moving all of our construction components and our cargo parts all the way across to the other side of the map. There we go. Nice. We're going to make sure that we don't put it on keep full, because otherwise it's going to be issues. Yeah, this is fine. Are we allowed to unload? Hey, look at that. 135 electronics and a whole bunch of servers. Right. A data center is now definitely possible. A data center is now definitely possible. The question is, level 3 maintenance. Level 3 maintenance. I don't have electronics to just throw away right now. I really don't. I really do not. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait until we get microchip production. I don't think there's really any other way that we can go about doing that. Also, it looks like we're not getting enough liquid nitrogen here. How is that the case? 12 liquid nitrogen every 60 seconds, and we use 12 every 60 seconds. Okay. Okay, good, fine, whatever. It looks like we've got enough. That's A-okay with me. Right. Household appliances is the only other thing that I wasn't looking for. Household appliances modules. Electronics plus steel gives household appliances. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, electronics plus electronics. This area is duplicatable. It really, really is. First of all, let's just try and expand the amount of resources that we have in here. I know that I said I was going to connect all of this up by belts at some point. I'm not particularly in any rush to do that. I don't feel overly compelled. There we go. That's looking good. Yep, this is all coming through in a very, very nice way. Very, very happy with this. Looks to be pretty consistent, and yep, we're getting what we need. Right, U-shaped conveyor might collapse. Let me guess, it's the... Yeah, it's this here. Okay, you know what? Let's... Let's take, like, a little diversion. Okay, that's fine. There we go. And that might still count as the same start and end point. No, it doesn't. Good. But that'll fix 50% of the issue. Right, this is still all looking good food-wise. Yep, we're looking excellent for food. Also, that needs to get upgraded to level 3. There we go. Yep, I think this is all fine. I think this is absolutely all fine. As I say, it's just microchip production that we really need to nab. We'll get a household, what's it called? We've got all of this. Household goods, household appliances. That's it. We'll get a household appliances module over here. Everything else we've got. We don't have a square or any of that nonsense, but I mean, who gives a hoot, right? Who gives a hoot? Learned my lesson on that front. Let's, yeah, maybe do something like that. What did I say we needed for households? Household appliances. It's so basic, isn't it? It really is. It's really, really basic. And in fact, we do have all of the components here. Maybe with the exception of steel. Yeah, we don't have steel, but we do have regular electronics made here. How many does that make? 24 per month, and we need, or 24 per 60 seconds, and we need that. We produce how many electronics every 60 seconds? Okay. I'm beginning to see the design sort of come to life in my head. I feel like this is maybe a little bit nasty, but I think I'm going to do it anyway, you know? Yeah, squeeze this in here. Good. Do that. And then we'll get... Actually, hold on. I've maybe messed this up a lot. 16 per 60 seconds. How many do we actually need? 30. Right. We're going to need at least 2. So, scrap this entire operation, because if we're going to do this, we need to do it properly. And we're going to need to... We're going to need to do something. Right. In fact, let me just copy this entire area. Bring it out here. It's still salvageable. Right, this is a bit messy because it's a template that we're obviously moving across. Right, add that in there. Wonderful. So that's going to buffer electronics. Then we're going to get that there, that there. Do we have a steel belt that comes near here? Yeah, we kind of absolutely do. What is this doing here, by the way? It's just chilling. Just chilling. Sure. Build that to there. Let's try and keep this expandable. Right, so electronics. I'm also realizing that I've maybe screwed the pooch on this one a little bit, because we need to get more belts in here. That's actually fine, because we'll copy this, put that in there. Electronics, keep full, keep whatever full. That's okay. Goes in there. Yeah, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Cancel that before it actually gets built. There has to be a route, which doesn't completely suck. Yeah, so that goes in there, and then... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's fine. Right. Connect up this. No. What on earth is this bit of nonsense? That's not what I ordered. There we go. You miraculously managed to get yourself stuck in there. Truly, that's exceptional. Copy, paste, and copy, paste. Right. So, steel belts to there. Copy you, apply to there. Copy you, apply to there. So that should be everything that we need, right? We should buffer this on the outset over here. And then we need to think about connecting it back into the system. Okay, everything is very, very busy at the moment, but that's fine. We are okay with things being very, very busy at the moment. That needs to get absolutely upgraded to a faster conveyor belt. I have no idea why it's still so bloomin' slow. And then that also needs to get upgraded to a faster conveyor belt so that we have a better system here. Nice. Okay. That's looking real good. That's looking real good. Do we actually have enough rubber production? I kind of haven't really been keeping track of rubber production, but I mean, I tell you what, these two things have been doing just a tremendous amount of work for the entirety of the game. And I'm happy with it, to be honest. I can't really complain at all. Also, look at how much crude oil we have. This is so wonderful. This is so wonderful. Okay. Household appliances. This is going to be... Right. This is going to be a wild, wild... Like, I mean, I've done some wild routes in my time, but this is going to be a wild one. We're going to build it, like, out of level 2 stuff immediately. Okay. Sure. Oh, God, no. Let's go... Sure, around this way. That's good. So we're gonna try and, like, I guess kind of, like, roughly retrace the route that the household electronics have taken. Do I have enough space in here to make this fit? I feel like the answer is no. Oh. We can... Now, we can link that up if I want to, but I really don't. Microchip Production, we got it. Oh? Hold up. He's done it somehow? We've gone back on ourselves. Okay, we're just double belting here apparently. Come on. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, that I don't know what I'm clicking anymore, but this is working. Right? Can we go under here? We absolutely can get under here. Okay, I literally don't know why this game is allowing me to do this, but that's fine. We can probably do a little bit more efficient than that, eh? Okay. Let's juice it up here. Trying to go around in such a way that I don't end up blocking off access, but I'm almost certainly going to end up doing just that. Okay, you know what? If I really don't want to block off access, we'll go round here and come in like that. Okay. That is wild. That is wild. That is absolutely that is criminally awful. Right, just a little short little thing right over there. How many construction components is that going to take? 202 reds. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Ammonia's still fine. That's looking good. Ain't too worried. Ain't too worried at all. Right. Okay, we've got Microchip Production coming along just nicely. Let's get household electronics at least partly set up, eh? Get that sorted. We're buffering at both ends. That's good. We should have plenty. We can upgrade this to a robotic assembly machine when I eventually, you know, sort out the situation and get that dealt with. Also, you know what? I think we're gonna like increase the number of red components that we have here. Let's not do it with that. Let's do it with a unit storage. Level 4. I mean, the red construction components are pretty much the most important construction components, at least for now, that we have. So, yeah, let's do that. Right, is the boat? The boat's still got a lot of junk on it, but at least we've unloaded the electronics and none of the microchips. That's fine. That's fine. That is what it is. It's whatever. We're still keeping this sand area full, apparently. Didn't really anticipate that, but that is okay. We haven't flooded this iron area yet, which is also good. That's a pretty nice little feature. I'm gonna get this upgraded and this upgraded because we can probably support larger population anyway. I'm gonna check medical supplies. Yeah, so medical supplies, we don't quite have enough. We don't have enough medical supplies for level 1 care. I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I think that's fine. Also, 404 rubber. Now that's probably the bigger issue. To maybe try and help with that in the future, we'll upgrade the capacity over there. Also, even getting like another rubber maker, I feel like is maybe. I haven't done this in such a long time, like tweak this process, but I feel like we would really benefit from it. What's the output? There is no output other than rubber. Literally no output other than the rubber. We are still very busy, and to be fair, I should probably just like build the rest of these trucks, max it out. We don't have any small ones anymore, which is great. We've got. Do we have many trucks sort of just lying around doing nothing? Not really. Sand is quite a big use. That's fine. We've got level 3 fuel stations, which don't really do much. Unassign those trucks there. Maybe that'll make a difference. I don't know. These guys are all sorts of messed up in terms of like pathfinding and routes and whatnot. Yeah, but that's kind of to be anticipated. Man, look at that. You know what? Just quick build it. Just quick build it. It's not much of a quick build, but it's a build. We're building it. Right, look at that. We've got our household appliances. Brilliant. 30 every 60 seconds. It's quite an ask. Rubber maker is no recipe selected. How about rubber? How about rubber? And we'll, if I can even click on the blooming pipe, we'll quick build that as well. There we go. Right, so that's going to get us more. Oh yeah, we got plenty of naphtha. We got loads and loads of naphtha. Not a huge amount of diesel, to be fair. Yeah, not an overwhelming amount of diesel, but, I mean, we are kind of, like, processing at maximum capacity, and we are maxed out on light oil here. So I could get more of these things. More of these level 3 distillation processes, but I actually don't think it's necessary. The real issue was, for the longest time, importation of crude oil, and it still might be another issue at some point, but, I mean, we have 58%. We have 311 years. And we've gone 366 years, so to be fair, we've got a fair while. And we've got 770 years over here, so I think we're probably okay in terms of oil production, at least for the, you know, very foreseeable future. Very, very, very foreseeable future. Yeah, I think really when it comes to everything, actually, I think we're in a really, really good place. Loads of snacks, loads of vegetables, loads of protein coming from tofu. Not many sausages. Not many sausages. Certainly not as many sausages as I anticipated. But to be fair, that seems like to be a reoccurring issue with chicken feed. The real solution to this is just, my goodness gracious me, just getting more... maybe even using some of our potatoes instead. Instead of digesting this, I tell you what, that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. We'll direct our potatoes off here. Right, so ditch that, yeah. Sure, right into there. And potatoes into animal feed. Cool. So I think that should allow us... I mean, to be honest, I still think we're going to have enough corn. I think we're going to have enough snacks. If we've demonstrated anything, it's that we've got more than enough of everything. Upgrades. Good stuff. There we go. So that should be more continuous animal feed production. It might be enough. It might not be enough. What do we need? 12 plus 13 plus 13. I mean, it's like 36, 39, 40. Call it 40. I mean, we make 48 every 60 seconds if we're able to supply, at minimum, all of these potatoes. So keeping this machine on basically continuously will guarantee us at least like a minimum level of animal feed. Yeah, that's good. That is good. That is nice. I like that. Okay, just getting a few upgrades across the network. Goodness me. I just go so long when I play this game. It's really such a bloomin' great fun game. I really, really, really enjoy it. There we go. Quick deliver that too. Quick deliver that. Lots of quick delivering, but that is fine with me. Right, fertilizer kind of has fallen off the cliff again. Why is that? Is it fertilizer level 1 that's not coming through? No, it shouldn't be. This is working as it should be. Missing input, missing sour water. Yeah, we probably do need to get more of these machines, the distillation stages. I really probably shouldn't do that, given that I'm 1 hour and 23 minutes in. Yeah, maybe let's maybe not do that. Let's maybe not do that. But this is all looking good. The household appliances is looking great. We got plenty of Unity. Unity cap is now 344, so that's really, really nice. Very, very large. And we slowly but surely are just going to build up a little bit of a backlog over there. And that should be enough. Should be enough. And speaking of should be enough, we should definitely have enough chicken feed. We should definitely have enough chicken feed now. Or animal feed, whatever, even though it literally only feeds the chickens. potatoes are still at the bottom of the list. That's fine. We'll prioritize getting rid of corn and soybeans. But yeah, we got a lot of potatoes. We can probably get even more if we want to, because they're a great staple. Yeah. Also, yeah, as it turns out, organic fertilizer, we need to we need to move more fields onto organic fertilizer. That's the water pipe. That's the fertilizer pipe. Sure, let's disconnect. Not all of this, thank you. Just back to like there. And then, where's the fertilizer input here? Organic fertilizer. This one? Yeah, sure. Okay. There we go. Quick remove that. And, oh. Yoink that in there. Quick deliver that. Okay. So that's immediately gonna, like, immediately zap all of our organic fertilizer. It's all gonna disappear, mark my words. But it's at least gonna allow us to use all of the compost that we've got, which is exactly what we need to do. Did I not quick deliver that? Okay, that's why it's not gonna work then. Okay, fine. I think it's just this one and this one that use the that are on that sort of network. So we should see an immediate bonus to production. There we go. Look at that. There's a little bit of fertilizer that's residually left in the pipes, but it's going to have an immediate boost. An immediate boost to the fertility, and I don't think that we can really complain about that at all. Plus, it's just going to actually use the darn stuff up, which is so important because we just got far too much of it. We really, really do. Anaerobic digestation, that's still going great. It seems like a little bit of a token gesture to produce the diesel over here, but that's fine. Look at that. There we go. We're going to max out at 100 very, very soon indeed. And we're going to max out at 100 over here too, which means more corn. In fact, which means more of everything. It means everything is good. Let's get you upgraded and you upgraded as well. No reason not to. How are we doing? Construction components, we're doing real good. Real good in terms of construction components. Very, very happy. Very, very happy on that front. We are a little bit low on the old copper. May need to duplicate this process at some point, but I think that that's just about possible. And yeah, we're going to get those upgrades rolled out to the greenhouses, which again is going to support even more crop growth. We are getting a little bit close to this water area. I'm a little bit worried about that. We're going to keep on digging until we can't dig no more. That's my policy. Anyway, we're going to wrap this episode up right about now, ladies and gentlemen. I keep going long. I don't know why I keep doing it. 1.5 hours. I feel like you're getting good value for money here, for sure. So check out the Patreon if you want to help make videos like this possible. I had to mention it. Of course I did. It really is appreciated. And as I say, it does help make videos like this possible. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up right about now. Recycling Center probably coming online in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.